This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome everyone to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Bearcats will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Finds just enough space across the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Red Raiders offense is on the field for the first time today. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to...
There he goes. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up. But he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
Pulls it and fires to the left. All by himself down the middle. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. And the Bearcats trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. His defense didn't hang its head. They stood tall after the big play. 3rd and goal coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. And they strike first. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. To the air on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. He'll pull it down. On the move at the 30. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Red Raiders come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The lone back's got it. Still running at the 40. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
They'll give it to him again. You guys, let's think big picture about Texas Tech. If they seeded the playoff today, these guys are in, but we know they're not content with that. They want so much more, David.
They do, and this squad has been building and trying to get to the point where they can get to the playoff and be a national champion. And right now they're in the mix, which is really, really good halfway through the season. A lot of work still to be done, Palmer.
Yeah, this coaching staff really at this point is just trying to keep this team focused as a top 10 team halfway through the year. It's about attention to detail, and that's got to show up in this one today.
And the Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Got his man on the right. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Red Raiders are on the move. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Got 5 wide out spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Good timing on the quick out. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. And the Red Raiders want to pick up the tempo.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
That's reeled in. It's landing. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Red Raiders didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field, making side adjustments here. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Plucks it out of the air. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Wants to throw again. He caught it. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. And the Red Raiders started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability.
Oh, and they blocked it. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack, holding a 7-6 lead. He'll keep it himself. Makes a man miss. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. He gets it all the way up to the 42-yard line, and that's why you have confidence to keep it on the ground in that situation. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fletcher. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Slithers into space. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Under fire. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. That's the end of the quarter, and Cincinnati is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Red Raiders want to crank the tempo. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's a fumble. Oh, and he's able to get back on top of it just in the nick of time. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The offense changing the play. To the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Hill. Across the 45. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Red Raiders are flying down the field.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Picks up the 1st down. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on.
Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
And that's now their 3rd sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front 7. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Got his man in the middle. He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to change this route. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Red Raiders now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab over the middle. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Trying to pick up the 1st out of the backfield. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. All wideouts, no bats. To the air on 1st down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the 2nd half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completion strung together.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Red Raiders pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
He'll bring it out. It's Powell. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision.
And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Lubbock.
And the Red Raiders will boot it away to start the 2nd half. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Oh, he's got some space. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Bearcats want to move quickly.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Pretty good job of running to get two there to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get...
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up, they'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got his man quickly. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's fourth down. And the Bearcats will punt this one away. No fair catches here, looking for room. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Handoff to the lone back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Snagged in the middle, it's Russ. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on fourth down. Might be changing the route. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Got it in the middle, it's Perkins. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. With the catch, it's Russ. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Looking to throw for it. Grab near the marker is Lanning. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense.
Slants are very tough to cover, but they become way tougher when you got a big body wide receiver like that. It's almost like basketball where he's boxing you out. He gets inside real quick, uses that big body to shield you off, and even if you're playing man-to-man, you just got to get him on the ground and try to disrupt him some way.
Plows through the defense. Not much much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Wide receiver going in motion. On third down, he drops the throw. Give him 6. Touchdown, Red Raider.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
Wants to go up top. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
He'll try it again. Turning it on. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. The Bearcats in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Looking to push the pace with the no-huddle. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Fletcher. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The handoff to Johnson. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Now the play fake. Got his man. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Here comes the heat. And he sacked. A big play on fourth down to stop this drive.
Yeah, and unfortunately in the fourth quarter, losing, you got to put the foot on the accelerator. You got to make something happen. So I get they had to be aggressive and go for it. They just can't seem to get this offense to make plays when they need it the most.
Leaves it with the running back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Red Raiders, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get...
Touchdown, Red Raider! And they take it in for 6 more points. With that last score, things comfortable here in the fourth as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Powell. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosions.
There he goes. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a 1st down. The Bearcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball.
Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. Scoops it up. Still a live ball. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Racing to the right. He's at the 40. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Throws toward the end zone. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Bearcats. On to attempt the try. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really nice job by the defense playing responsibility football, making sure the quarterback couldn't make any of his reads, making sure the picture is not clear, getting downhill, getting the quarterback on the ground.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They extend this fourth quarter lead. 7-game winning streak.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the returner goes down. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. They weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Going to sling it on second down. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. Great place to start for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Catch in the middle, it's Russ. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. One more play to pad the stats. He's looking to pass. Buys a little time. And down he goes. Not sure about putting your quarterback in harm's way there, but that's going to do it. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip